James from Mortgage Choice, Miami, Burleigh and Palm Beach, and it's an on the couch session, and today we've got Lee Ross.
Thank you, James.
Thanks for coming, Lee.
No problem.
So Lee, you've heard me record a few of these before.
Yep.
Lee Ross is here from Mortgage Choice. He's a broker with us. Now, you know the questions I've asked.
Yes.
So are you
Heard
ready?
those in the past.
Are
Yeah,
you ready?
absolutely.
I just want to know if you also had a wagon as well. But what was your first car, Lee Ross?
I have had a wagon,
Yeah.
but it wasn't my first car.
So what was
So I
your
live
first?
near the beach.
Yeah.
And as a kid, I used to do a paper run. When I did that paper run, I used to do it through a mini moke. So my first car was actually a mini moke.
A mini, as in like the mini moke, the beach
As
wagon.
in the 1976 mini moke was my
Awesome.
very first car. And when it rained, it got soaking wet.
So it had no roof or anything? Or?
Yeah, yeah. It had a canvas cover you put over the top of it.
Yeah.
Right, and yeah, you got wet, but it was awesome. You leave it open, it used to rain, it was all metal, and
Wow.
yeah, it was great.
Mini moke.
But I did have a wagon. I think it was about my third or fourth car. I'm embarrassed to say it was a Toyota Corolla panel van.
I didn't even know Friday did.
Yeah, they did. It was a mustard brown. It was horrible. But I drove to Queensland from Sydney, and yeah, it was horrible.
At least you admit it. I don't know.
It was horrible, but hey, it was fun while I had it. I think I replaced everything with it.
It all broke.
Oh yeah, it was horrible.
So what and who is your favourite sports team?
The Manly Warringah Sea Eagles has always been my favourite sports team. I do like some of the US teams, but yeah, I'm a Manly tragic from about 9.
So rugby league,
Yep.
state of origin,
Yep.
blues.
Yeah, the whole thing. I'm tragic.
Now the next question we always ask is about holiday. Now you
Yep.
are Mr. Holiday if it comes to holidays. You've had a few.
Just a couple.
So
Yeah.
where is your favourite holiday destination?
Right at the moment, it's the States, and I love New York. It's just something about the Big Apple.
Yeah.
It's just one of those places where it's never boring. Never, ever boring.
No.
I think I have a photo of nearly every street in Manhattan from being there for the 6.5 weeks.
There's an energy in it.
Oh, absolutely.
In New York, there
Yeah,
is.
it's great. And you just know everything. 42nd Street and Wall Street and all that. It's just awesome.
So New York.
Yeah.
Today, what is your biggest business achievement?
Getting through 30 years of banking, I suppose. And I've seen it evolve from something that was basically all paper-based, and I mean all paper-based, climbing around in strong rooms and pulling vouchers out, to now everything, it's paperless office.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think, just seeing the transition and seeing, it goes up and down, but I think just the transition from, back in the dark ages, we didn't use stone tablets and that sort of thing. And much to your, much to you think that I used to use those.
So you didn't have a quill or anything?
No, not still.
So
How about they still? Yeah.
So this sort of steps into your next question, which is your history. So tell me about your history. Where have you come from to where you are now?
I started off, as I said, as an office junior in a bank, climbing around strong rooms, and
That was in
that was in a bank called the Burleigh Bank, which developed into the State Bank, which developed into Colonial, which is now CBA, and that was in New South Wales. So it's basically a state-run bank, and I worked for them for about 4 years, and went from there to the Bank of Queensland to Barclays, where I learned a lot in Barclays because I did a lot of commercial in there. And then, as you know, 25 years with Suncorp.
which is where we got you.
Correct, and 15 years as a BDM and dealing with you for 12 of it.
So as a BDM, so that people that aren't within our industry understand, you were basically dealing and helping brokers.
Yeah, it was a broker BDM, so it started off, and it was really an infancy back in those days. I dealt with brokers prior to that, but the upfronts and commissions were very small in those days. So I've seen the development from its infancy through to what now is probably one of the best industries.
So the broker, if you went back to the broker share back when you started, the broker share of the market would have been 10%, 5% of the market.
Oh yeah,
Not even that.
Yeah.
And at the point now, we're at 60% of the market. 6 out of 10 of every loan is done with the broker.
Absolutely. And I think it's, I think even banks are seeing that by, closing branches because the foot traffic is going elsewhere. They're not, going, and even some of the complaints that we hear are that you go to a bank branch, they don't have a lender. They have one lender for 3 or 4 branches.
Well, the one I've heard of most recently, they went in to see a banker inside the bank to get advice on their home loan, and they went into a room and a screen came on.
Yeah.
And there was a guy actually in
and
another room in Brisbane giving them the advice over a screen. I mean, if people are happy with that, they're happy with that, but it's not that personal. I think
it's the virtual banker now.
So you would have seen ups and downs and recessions and GFCs and global financial crises, when you would have seen the tech crisis, you would have seen all these different things, and the recession we had to have, you would have seen 17% interest rates.
Absolutely, 25 actually.
I'm not saying Lee's old, I'm just...
Yes, he is.
But what are your biggest tips for a first time buyer, number one?
I think a first time buyer is don't rush into the first thing you see. We see a lot of people, I'm really excited about this particular property. I think they need to do their homework, come in and talk to us about what they can do. Make sure that their ambitions don't get mixed up with their capabilities, right?
So not to overstretch themselves?
Absolutely. We can give them advice on the sort of things that they need to know before they go out and start looking for a property. And we even have contacts that we can help them with, that we trust.
That we trust and work with. And what about as a second time buyer, they're buying their second home? What's your biggest hint there?
Make sure that, I think the biggest thing is make sure you settle on the same day when you sell your property and buy another one. Because that seems to be a real issue if you don't. So that's an advice, and I've given that advice a couple of times in the last couple of days.
Yeah.
So and know what they can buy, know what they can do. Don't think you can sell your $400,000 house and automatically go to $1 million house.
So the biggest thing I'm getting from you and the lady I've spoken to today is it's so important to come in early.
Absolutely.
And talk about what you're trying to do, your goals, your 5-year plan, what you're going to be looking at doing, and helping us try and plan.
Oh, exactly. Yep.
Okay. How do you feel about the future?
I think it's really good. I'm feeling a real energy at the moment of people coming in. There's a lot of people actually asking questions, wanting to know what's going on. And it just seems to, since the election, it really has had a move on.
It's been positive.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome. Lee, thank you so much for
coming
in and joining us on the couch.
No.
I'm James from Mortgage Choice, Miami, Burleigh and Palm Beach. And this is Lee Ross from Miami, Burleigh, Palm Beach Mortgage Choice. Thank you.